Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing the makeup that I used to do on models. When I used to work at an e-commerce company, I used to do the models' makeup, and I just wanted to show you guys how I used to do their makeup. Just because, you know, they're models and we're shooting their photos didn't mean that I got to do like thick makeups on them, because my company didn't like thick heavy makeup on models. So this is the makeup that I used to do on the models for their photo shoots. Let's get started. So most of the models had dry skin, so I always need to go in with a moisturizing primer. And today I'll be taking the Fenty Beauty Pro Filt'r Hydrating Primer. For some models, it only took me 10 to 20 minutes to do their makeup, because that's how simple they wanted the makeup to be. It was base, concealing, enhancing their natural, features. So my face is very moisturized. Now, before going into foundation, I used to always do concealing first, because I feel like that makes your canvas, your base, seem more natural to me. And the product that I used to use the most on them was the Too Faced Born This Way Sculpting Concealer. This is one of my personal favorites, and it works so well. It does the job with only one layer. That's what I love about this. So you don't have to go in with another layer and then worry that it's gonna cake up. Initially, this is going to be acting as like an highlighter. I also found that doing this step first, contouring first, helped eliminating a big chunk of the foundation, meaning you use less foundation. You don't have to blend perfectly, because we are gonna go on top of it with foundation and blend it better. See how the middle part of my face is very highlighted? Now going in with the cream contouring product, I'm going to take the Fenty Beauty Matchstick in Mocha. This is my personal favorite contouring shade. For this one, I don't blend completely, because like I said, I'm gonna go on top of it with the foundation. So you can go a bit crazy with it. I learned this trick from Tati's video when she had Scott Barnes over. This may seem like a lot of makeup, but it really isn't. Now, for the foundation, I'm going to be taking my Shisheido foundation. The name is too long for me to remember. This might be too light for me, so I'm going to be mixing. I always have a mixing foundation, because like I told you, my skin tone changes like every time. So I'm mixing it with the L'Oreal True Match, like a dot of it. Gently dab over the contour. See how that blended? It's just blended. And with a sponge, I go over the brush marks. I feel like whenever I do these my videos, I'm always so sweaty. This is how much foundation I have left over. If I were to just go in with the foundation first, I would have used all of this. Okay, now to set my face, this was my go-to setting powder, the Laura Mercier Loose Setting Powder. It's such a cult favorite. Even though they had generally dry skin, I did bake, because they're constantly changing, rubbing off, sweating. I did touch up their makeup here and there, but not like every time you know? The company that I used to work with didn't go for the Fashion Nova Glam makeup, so it was very different. I went in expecting to do those type of makeups, but I was glad that I didn't have to because my personal preference isn't like that. With the Fenty Beauty Sun Stalk'r bronzer in Shady Biz, I'll be lightly contouring slash bronzing. It was really fun doing their makeups because I got to play around with different type of facial features and got to meet new people, and actually one of the models became one of my best friends and she was my bridesmaid. That's how fun it was for me. Think of it as a soft glam that Patrick Ta does on models. This Milani Luminoso blush was my go-to blush for the models because it's so radiant. It just gives you a very, very natural looking glow on your face. For the eyes, this was the simple part. I would only do a light contouring on the eyes and a little bit of shimmer. So my go-to palette was the Tartelette in Bloom. This is a perfect nude everyday palette. I'm going to be using the Smarty Pants color, placing it all over the eyelid. Of course, the makeup's gonna look different from my face to their face because, you know, I'm Asian and they weren't. But I think that was the fun part of it, playing with different features. Now, with a more dense brush, I'm going to be taking the Jet Setter color and applying it on the outer corner of my eyes. Depending on what clothes we were gonna shoot, I would, you know, choose the color scheme of the day. Say we were gonna shoot like spring corally dresses, then I wouldn't use these muted tones. I would do like a monochromatic orangey tone or pink tone. Blending really is everything, and as a job you really have to make it look seamless. Okay, I'm going to go a little bit darker. So I'll take the Smoke Show and dot it over the Jet Setter color. I won't take it up as high as I did, but it's like smoking out the lash line.
Ryan Little.
Trust me guys, it looks smoky on me, but on the models and especially on camera, it really just doesn't look like much makeup. I usually go in with the rocker shade and put it on the first half of the crease. My favorite part, brighten up the inner corners. I'm taking the Funny Girl shade. The eyes are done, and I didn't really do much for their eyeliners. It was mostly tight lining. I'm creating a slight wing. Okay, now for the highlight, the OG super popular highlight from Becca Champagne Pop. I'm going to generously apply this all over my face. For my lashes, I'll be going in with my Maybelline Lash Stiletto Mascara. I also did not use fake lashes for the models. We're almost done. To line my lips, I'll be going in with the NYX Professional Makeup Lip Liner. This is the shade Los Angeles. A very, very beauty OG shade, the MAC Kinda Sexy shade. The best part of my makeup routine is fanning myself. Guys, I do not know why I always sweat this much. I think it's because of the ring light. I honestly think it's because of the ring light. But guys, this is the look that I used to do for the model when I used to work at an e-commerce company. This is like a full glam, soft full glam for models. You still photograph so nicely, but you don't look like the Fashion Nova full glam. Not saying that glam is bad, but it was just how the company wanted. So yeah, just a very soft enhancement of each of their features. So I hope you guys liked it, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!